This whole month, I'm just really celebrating 2025, and I believe that 2025 is the year for women to really take their place, especially women over the age of 40, to look their fittest, their strongest, and their absolute best. So this is the must-have shopping list. Add to cart to create your healthiest and hottest 2025. We have so much to dive into today, but before we do, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, and especially if you're over 40, click on that subscribe button. It's totally free to do so. Give this video a thumbs up and click on the bell notification so you always know when I have a video that goes live. All right, I am 50 years old now, all right? And it's so wild how my philosophy towards fitness has changed so dramatically as I was in my later 40s, and especially after having my daughter. I'm all about longevity and just being more mobile and flexible and just being that more youthful and strong version of myself rather than being a certain size. So that being said, the number one thing that you need to add to your cart, and you probably have guessed this, I haven't talked about this before on my channel, but a weighted vest. I just started incorporating a weighted vest into my routine, and this is one of the most important things that you can do, especially over the age of 50. Weighted vests are so important because it helps to boost your bone health. Unfortunately, because of the hormonal changes that happen during menopause and even during perimenopause, we actually start losing bone mass, and that's a really dangerous thing, because especially when we're in our 50s, 60s, 70s, and beyonds, you're more susceptible to fractures, breaks, and especially as we get much older, if you fall, that can take years off of your life. So none of us want that. So the more we have strong bones, the better, and this is why this is so important. A weighted vest enhances muscle strength, it improves your posture and balance, it supports cardiovascular fitness, and it's so easy. But what I also love about it is that it can increase your calorie burn during your workout. So even if you're just taking a walk, it'll up the intensity. So I have an 8-pound version. There's many different versions that you can choose from, but I decided I'm not gonna start with the 6, and I wanted to start with the 8. And then maybe I'll, after a few months, graduate up to the 12. But I just have heard so much research about this. This is a definite must. It's inexpensive, and the payoff from this, using it consistently, is huge. So if you're in the Miami area, you're gonna see me with my little pink wrist weights. I've talked about these a lot. Mine are just 1-pound wrist weights. It's just 2 extra pounds, but I was struggling with a lot of neck and shoulder pain, and I found that using the wrist weights on my walk, it kind of helps me to relax my shoulders down my back a little bit more. I get a little bit of extra toning with my arms, and think about it, if I'm taking a walk for a good hour or something in my neighborhood, that's an hour of using weights, and I try to be really intentional with my arm movements. Do I look a little bit like a crazy Miami lady? Yes, I do. Do I care? No, I do not. But definitely I would say, if you're looking to up your strength in your arms, you don't want to get those kind of flabby, saggy arms that a lot of us can start getting because of hormonal changes, especially as we're older. Add these to your cart. I know I've talked about this a bajillion times on my channel, but a walking pad, especially if you live in a cold climate right now, you might not want to be outside getting your steps in. Maybe you do. I mean, something about bundling up in that brisk cold. I'm a girl from Massachusetts, but I think that it's such an important addition to every woman's fitness routine is having a walking pad. Anytime if you're scrolling on social media, I had someone here on YouTube tell me, I put my walking pad in front of the TV, and every time I'm watching a show, that's what I'm doing, is just getting in those extra steps. If you want longevity, you want to increase your health, you want to just feel better, you want to burn a few extra calories, and you want to get those extra steps in, a walking pad is it. The one that I've had it for now, I don't know, about 8 months. I love it. It is amazing, and I use it anytime. Like I said, if I'm on social media, especially for me, if I have to preview a video or do some kind of work where I'm on my phone, I just kind of get myself on the walking pad, and I do it that way to get in those extra steps, and I just know that I'm just moving my body more so that I'm just feeling my best. You want to be healthy, you want to be hot, and you probably would like to shave a couple of years off of your appearance, right? Then if you haven't checked out Lumino by now, you have to do it. I've been talking about Lumino for ages on my channel here, but there is a reason for it. It is a certified non-toxic system for whitening and brightening your teeth, and I absolutely love it. I use their toothpaste every single day. They use Dead Sea salt and essential oils to whiten and brighten your teeth. And let me tell you something. If you are looking for a whitening strip that doesn't ache on your teeth, you've got to check out their whitening strips. I love them so much. So, little fun tip, I look crazy doing it, but I like to put cotton balls in my cheeks when I use the whitening strips, but I'm telling you, it shaves years off of your appearance, and my confidence level goes through the roof on the days when I use my Lumino whitening strips. It whitens, it brightens, and it really just makes you look like the hottest, the most gorgeous version of you. So definitely check out Lumino if you haven't already. I will leave all the information for everything that I'm talking about today in the description box down below, and also pinned as the top comment in the comments below. So I want to make this really easy for you to add to your cart. You can be your healthiest, your hottest, and the most amazing you in 2025. One of my best hacks when it comes to really sticking to a fitness routine is making sure that I look the part, having cute workout clothes or having a new pair of sneakers. And I just got this new pair of New Balance sneakers. I'm obsessed with them. I love that they're white and they have the beige N on them, so it's just giving me all the like neutral aesthetic vibes. But they're so cute, so comfortable, and literally just the best shoes. So if you haven't treated yourself to a new pair of sneakers, Amazon has, I think, the best ones. These New Balance ones are great, but I also am a huge fan of Adidas ones and even the On Cloud ones. You have to check around and see what works for you, but I just thought these were so cute, so chic. And you know, as a sporty girl who always loves to look a little bit chic, these are it. Add to cart. This burns more calories than running, and I hate running, so I was like, sign me up. I've been a huge fan of using a mini rebounder for years, and inside my fitness membership we have tons of videos, and in fact we probably do for a new one. So TBT members, I'm going to be giving you a new one soon of rebounding workouts in my membership. And here's the reason. Rebounding burns more calories than running. It's safer on your joints. It increases your bone density. And most importantly, it is so fun. It's really, really energizing. The benefits of rebounding are absolutely huge. And you know, there's so many on the market that are like $1 bajillion. The one that I get on Amazon, you know, they always change the prices. It's under $100. And sometimes they have specials where it's way under $100. So usually it's around like $60. So it's incredible. I've had mine for years. I love it. And again, it just makes it like an excuse-proof way for you to increase your fitness. And this is one I definitely love to watch TV. You got to use it on a big screen though. I've tried doing it with my phone. Doesn't work. It's too small, at least for my 50-year-old eyes. But I'll just like kind of watch TV, Real Housewives of Anywhere, and just bounce and bounce and bounce. And it's like I'm getting that great calorie burn. I'm getting a good sweat in, but I just feel so incredible. So if you haven't checked out a mini rebounder and you want to save, you know, a couple $100, use the one that I have linked here in the comments and also in the description box. You will love it. This is something that I've had for years, and I don't think I've ever talked about it on my channel. You know, Mason Pearson brushes are amazing, but they are seriously expensive. And so I got this other kind of like knockoffy version that I've had forever. And I'm telling you, when you want to slick back your hair and have that sort of like more clean girl aesthetic, which probably isn't really chic right now, but I'm a dancer, right? Especially when my hair is dirty, there's nothing that makes me feel better than a really slicked bun. And I just feel chic, I feel put together, and I feel like even if I'm just going to a Pilates class or take a walk, I feel like I've put a little bit of effort into my appearance. And this brush, I feel like really helps to get those flyaways. It kind of nourishes your hair because you kind of pull it all the way through, and cleaning it is a breeze. Hot tip if you've got a brush like this. You just get a jar. You put some shampoo in the jar and some water. And you know how it sometimes can look dusty, these brushes? No, my friend. That's actually dead hair and skin cells. Gross, right? But all you got to do is just put it in a jar, give it a little shake, let it hang out there for like about a half an hour, rinse it off, and you'll have like a brush like new. I've had mine for years. So this is a definite must to look and feel your best in 2025. I am declaring 2025 the year of the Velcro roller. I have been obsessed with sock curls lately. It will make my blowout last an entire week. Sock curls and dry shampoo are a girl's best friend. But what I found really takes those sock curls to the next level is putting in the Velcro roller in the front. So I just take these little front pieces and I roll it in the Velcro roller, just clip it in and sleep like that. And literally you wake up looking like you have a blowout. I can't wait to go to Europe this summer because usually I don't do my hair at all, but I'm gonna be doing my sock curls and my Velcro rollers and I'm gonna look like a literal queen. Now, if you have no idea what I'm talking about with sock curls, I have a whole video where I explain exactly how I do it, very short and easy, so you can check that out after this video next. I kept seeing this all over TikTok and I was like, okay, I've got to try it. I love the NYX Thick It Stick It, but there is also the e.l.f. Brow Lamination. So this is one of my new beauty products for 2025. I love a lifted eyebrow. At 50 years old, what we need is lift. We need as much lift as we can possibly get. And if our eyebrows, and I have colicky eyebrows that sometimes if I don't do anything, they just look like sad and kind of like wah wah. So I need to lift them up. And even if I put on no makeup at all, I will give my eyebrows a little brush up. So this gives you kind of the look of brow lamination, which I have done before and I actually didn't love it. I thought it was a little intense, but that's why this product is so helpful because you can lift it as much or as little as you like. It's clear, so then I'll just kind of fill in any kind of sparse spots, or if I want to give it a little bit of more definition with a pencil, brush that in and I am good to go, lifted, gorgeous, and feeling like the hottest version of myself. It's been a little bit chilly in Miami and you know, we don't really do winter coats here, but what I do love is a winter vest. And I found this cropped vest. It looks like one of the designer ones from the like athletic brands that are like hundreds of dollars and like literally they're all made in the same places, right? So I found this one on Amazon and it is a staple. And why it's so important to look and feel your best in 2025 is you got to get out there. You got to move. You got to get to your classes. You got to take your walks. Even if you're meeting your friend for a coffee, look put together. That is the goal for 2025. I love this vest. They have this vest in a million different colors. I got black because I have a longer vest that I like in the winter time here that is sort of like a beige, very neutrally colored. And I thought, well, I wear a lot of black, so let me just have a black one as well. And I love that it's cropped. Hot tip, it did have a little drawstring. I didn't like the look of the drawstring kind of hanging, so I just cut it out. You can customize your clothes. Now, if you live in a colder climate, that might bring a little bit of wind in. Speaking from a Massachusetts girl myself, I know what cold feels like. So, but here in Miami, I don't need it, so I just took it out. So you do you, customize it, but I'm telling you, this is super inexpensive, so chic, and just like a must. Like I said earlier, looking the part, if you want to stick to a fitness and a wellness plan, you know, I think it's really, really important that you are looking cute while you're doing it and you're feeling like the best version of you. So go through your closet, get rid of all your old ratty t-shirts and the big baggy things and the things that have holes and just look like they've seen their best days. Get rid of all that stuff and treat yourself to a new workout set. Now I am, you know, when I was a Pilates instructor, all I wore was Lululemon. That was like my business suit. But now that I work from home, I like to just have a lot more variety, especially for my fitness membership. I can't be wearing the same outfits all the time, right? So I get a lot of my workout sets from Amazon. I think they are so cute. So I've linked two of my favorite ones here. The quality is fantastic. They're comfortable. They aren't see-through. So one of the things that I love about Amazon is that like anything that you like, you can probably get it in like 20 different color versions of it. So that's what I love, is that depending on your skin tone and your preferences and what looks the best on you, you can choose that. So there's so many different styles, but these are my favorite ones. And like I said, I have them linked down below for you. Having been a trainer for over 25 years, one thing that I know for sure is that people go gangbusters in January. They're like, yes, this is my year, I am going for it. And then guess what happens? They end up getting hurt. And that is not going to be you this year or any year. Get yourself a foam roller, I'm telling you. So this is the foam roller. Hang on, let me get my foam roller. This is the foam roller that I use, okay? You want the black one. Why do you want the black one? It's more durable, it's harder, and it's gonna last longer. I've had this one, I don't know, probably like 8 years now. It doesn't get dense, and I use this. I keep this in my bedroom. My daughter's like, what is that? I'm like, it's not a toy. I love using this on my quadriceps. I've been getting like a little bit like tightness in my hips, so I like to really roll out around my quadriceps, my glutes, glutes, my hamstrings, and even my upper back here. It just helps so much. We also have workouts using this in my fitness membership, Total Body Transformation, that you can check out, but this is really an absolute must. It's like giving yourself a massage at home. And basically what you want to do is you just kind of like roll on it and you look for the knots. Is it painful a little bit? Yes. Is it worth it? Absolutely. I used to use a foam roller with my clients in New York, and they were like, oh my God, it hurts so good, because it really does. So basically what you're doing, it's really technically called self-myofascial release. So to really kind of put it in layman's terms, it's just like you're looking for those little knots to break them up a little bit, and then you'll find that you just feel so much relief. I find also, random, but I used to get a lot of low back pain, but what it was really stemming from was actually tightness in my inner thighs. So you look a little crazy using it in some positions, but this is like your new boyfriend for 2025. You need this so you don't get hurt. I talk about magnesium like it's my job because I love it so much, but if you're not using a topical magnesium rub, you are remiss. My daughter is 5 years old and she is having some growing pains sometimes at night, and this really helps to relax her muscles, and it's just so healing. Most of us, most adults are deficient in magnesium, so taking an Epsom salt bath is a big deal, but also rubbing magnesium on your body topically so that it's being absorbed through your largest organ, which is your skin. This really can help to relax your body, relax your muscles. So, you know, sometimes when I rub it on my daughter's legs after, I'll just put a little on my neck and shoulders, and I find that it helps to just increase that sense of relaxation, and it really, really helps any kind of little muscle aches and pains, and it can even improve my sleep. So definitely check it out if you haven't tried a topical magnesium rub. I just mentioned this really quickly, but Epsom salt for the win, especially if you've been really upping your fitness in this month of January. You're gonna stay consistent, right? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. But you need to give your body the rest and recovery that it needs. So Epsom salt is key. Take a bath. I don't care if you have the tiniest tub in the world, even if you're just sitting in it, it's so helpful for your body. Your body absorbs all that magnesium, and it's just so healthy for your body, for detoxifying and for really just relaxing your muscles. And I'm telling you, if you want to have the best night's sleep ever, give yourself an Epsom salt bath. Do not shower it off. Just get in your PJs and get in bed, and you're going to sleep like a little baby. And if you want to make that bath even better, my next item is lavender oil. You're gonna give yourself a spa-like experience. Now, I think it's really, really important when it comes to essential oils is getting high quality oils. So this is what I found on Amazon that I think is one of the best ones. It just smells delicious, it's organic, and it's just a really high quality essential oil. We're kind of jumping all over the place here, but let's go back into our looks here. Your eyebrows frame your face. And I talked about this on my Instagram. And if you're not following me on Instagram, definitely follow me on Instagram. But so many people were like, what are you dyeing your eyebrows with? Well, let me tell you, Just for Men beard dye. Yeah, you heard me right. I use the Just for Men beard dye, and it is the easiest thing that you will do, and in just 5 minutes you will get the biggest payoff in your looks. Now, my hair is pretty light, right? So I use, with my blonde hair, I use a light brown. You know, you could use the same color as your hair. They do have a blonde one, but my eyebrows aren't blonde to begin with. So all I do is I just paint it on with an eyebrow brush, leave it on. You're gonna look scary. You're gonna look really, really scary for a couple minutes. But I just like leave it on for a couple minutes, and then I wipe it off with a microfiber cloth, and I'm telling you, it changes your entire face having defined eyebrows. It lifts, it just makes you look so much more put together, so much more awake. And like when I wake up in the morning, my eyebrows are kind of gray, and if I don't have them done, I look a little like just old, and I don't like that. So the definition of adding the color back in my eyebrows, it makes a huge difference. So definitely check out the Just for Men beard dye, and you can thank me later. I talked about this on a recent video, but I'm talking about it again because I love it that much, and that is the Jouer Molten Glow. It is a body and face and just multi-purpose, very glittery highlighter, but let me tell you, it's such an instant confidence boost. Like you put it on your collarbones and you're just like glimmery and shimmery. I'll put it on my shoulders and it's like I'm just glowing. You can put it on your eyelids for like a little bit. It's glittery. So if you don't like glittery, you're probably not gonna like this product. But I find I love glittery on my body, you know? Like if I'm wearing a very simple outfit and I just wanna like let the collarbones pop, and it just kind of gives you that, I mean, they named it right, molten glow, where it's just like kind of from the inside out. It is, like I said, I keep saying it, glittery. I just want to let you know it's glittery, but it is just so gorgeous. And even like I went to the beach the other day, I was like putting it on my collarbones. I put it on my legs before I go out to just kind of give that extra bit of oomph. And anytime we have like some highlight and some glow, it's gonna mask any imperfections. So like maybe you don't love your legs or like around your knees, get a little molten glow on there and like just feel like the confident, gorgeous babe that you know you are. Rounding it off with some supplements that I love. I've talked about this before, berberine for the win. People say that it's nature's Ozempic. Do I agree with that? No, I don't. But I do think that it's very, very helpful in working with your inflammation, with keeping your blood sugar stable, and there's just so many more benefits from it. So I really, really like it. It's very easy to take, and the benefits are really huge. There's tons of research on it, and it can be really great. Now with any supplement, as a certified health coach, I just feel the need to tell you, talk to your doctor. Don't start taking a supplement because if you're on medication, certain things can interact. So always do your due diligence. But I have found that berberine is one supplement, especially when I'm struggling with cravings and wanting sugar. It really just helps to keep me really level. So it's not something that I personally take every day, but it's kind of like as needed. If I'm feeling like, ooh, I'm feeling those cravings come back up, berberine for the win. And lastly, I was so late on the collagen train, but I'm so glad that I'm finally like choo-choo, the conductor. Chuvani collagen peptides. I put these in my little decaf coffee every single day. I love them. I love that I can put them in a hot beverage and it doesn't taste like anything. It doesn't change it. Like I tried like MCT oils in my coffee years ago and I just couldn't get past like, I don't like drinking greasy coffee. No, thank you. But I love that the collagen peptides, especially from Chuvani, they support your gut, your brain, your skin health. And I was noticing, again, 50 years old, 2 years into menopause, I noticed I was getting like achy joints, and especially in my hands. And I really have seen a marked difference in that from using the collagen peptides. Now, I take a lot of different things. Someone actually asked me about this, like, how do you know what's really working because you take so many things? So here's how I test things. If I'm testing something for a specific reason, I will stop anything else that might be supporting that. Obviously, if you're on medication, again, talk to your doctor, but I will give myself a few weeks to really test out a product to see, is it that product or is it something else? So just want to put that out there so that you know. But I really love this. And again, it's easy. You just take a scoop in your coffee. It doesn't taste like anything. I use my little foamer and I'm done. So it is great. And it really just helps to support, you know, for me, I don't necessarily see the difference in my skin. My hair has always been healthy because I eat, you know, pretty healthy, but with the achiness of the joints, I feel more, how can you say it, lubricated from the inside. I don't know, but it really, really does help. And again, doesn't taste like anything, and it gives me 20 extra grams of protein. So if you're a person like me that's trying to get as much protein in a day to really support, you know, your muscle strength and your bone density and just your weight management, this is just an easy way to get an extra 20 grams in like that. So there you have it. That's my list for you. You are already hot. But I know that together, this is 2025, and I don't know about you, but I have such a good feeling about this year. I just feel pumped, I feel rested, I just feel ready, and I hope that you feel like that too. I need your help. What new content do you want to see on my channel? So what topics do you want me to talk about next? What things do you want to dive into, a deeper dive, or do you want to see more of, you want to see less from? Let me know in the comments down below. This is you too. You are an amazing part of my day and my life, and I love the community here that we're creating here on YouTube, because you know what? I really do believe that every single woman at any age and any stage should look and feel her best, and we can do this together. So cheers to 2025. You're awesome. You're amazing. And if you want to keep hanging with me here on YouTube, check out this video next. I'll see you there.